Arsenal star Martin Odegaard is approaching Kevin De Bruyne levels after his inspiring performances in his side's title run-in, claims Ian Leydeman. The Norwegian international has been a major catalyst in Arsenal's success this year and was the man of the match during their recent 5-0 victory over rivals Chelsea. Odegaard, who wears the captain's armband for the Gunners, picked up 2 assists on the night, including one sensational, swerving pass for Kai Havertz. Given the playmaker's impressive form, it's led to suggestions that he could be nominated for PFA Player of the Year at the end of the season, which Leydeman agreed with. Speaking on the latest episode of It's All Kicking Off, he said, "The player that stood out for me against Chelsea was Martin Odegaard. Watching him pass, watching his appreciation of football, watching his ability to dictate the rhythm of a game, the way that he measures and weights those passes through to people like Kai Havertz, it's magnificent to watch. I think he's approaching Kevin De Bruyne levels, and that is a huge compliment because we know the standing that De Bruyne enjoys in English and European football. I think Odegaard is getting there." The Arsenal star has registered 8 goals and 8 assists in the Premier League campaign, proving instrumental for the Gunners' success this season. Man City's De Bruyne, meanwhile, has accrued just 3 goals and 6 assists in the top-flight campaign, having missed half the season through injury. Chris Sutton, Leydeman's podcast co-host, then chimed in to agree and suggest that the Norwegian knits everything together for Mikel Arteta's title-chasing side. Sutton said, "Yeah, I totally agree. He's been in my fantasy team all season. I know you don't care too much for that. And Kai Havertz was my captain as well. But no, Odegaard's interesting, isn't it? Because, from such a young age, everybody talked him up and you wondered whether that would take its toll, the pressure which was on him. But no, I think Arsenal have had a lot of consistent performers this season, but he's the guy who knits everything together. There's a real guile and quality about his passing. He's a guy who sees things quicker than most. He's had a phenomenal season and could be up there for Player of the Year as well, couldn't he?" Leydeman then replied, "Oh, yeah, absolutely. He certainly should be in that conversation," before admitting that his vote has gone to Man City's Phil Foden. He then continued, "I was just thinking this morning, strange thing to say, but whether Odegaard ever wishes he'd been born in a different country, because it must be difficult to be that talented and never play in a major tournament. Norway haven't played in a major, in the European Championship or World Cup finals in Odegaard's lifetime.